here first and foremost to demonstrate our ongoing and determined support for Ukraine as it deals with this aggression.
He's there to announce another $1 billion in military assistance, according to a senior State Department official. Meanwhile, the Kremlin turning to North Korea reportedly for more weapons. Vice President Kamala Harris.
I think it's ill-advised for there to be any collaboration between Russia and North Korea.
The VP during a summit today with other Asian leaders. Gas prices falling again, now $3.80 a gallon, according to AAA. It's the 15th time in the last 20 days gas prices have gone down. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we provide tools to protect you and your accounts. Secure Lock Equip is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands. Simply use the free app to turn your card on or off in real time as needed. It also helps track your purchases. You'll receive a notification each time your debit card is used, before the sales clerk can provide you with a receipt. Prevent fraud, control spending with Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041. Good morning, everyone. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. As we say good morning to all of you this morning as we bring you local and state news. And we're on Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. We're on Talk 1013 The Buzz. We had a flurry of meetings, government meetings here in Bradley County and Cleveland yesterday. Bradley County Commission and the Cleveland Board of Education both met last night, and we're going to get you the information here in just a second. Bradley County Commission, where 2nd District Commissioner Tom Cry unanimously reelected chairman of the Bradley County Commission. So Tom Cry will continue as chair of the commission, and Bill Winters is also going to be the unanimously reelected as vice chair of the commission. All right, Bradley County Commission, again, Tom Cry and Bill Winters. The Bradley County Commission passed a resolution to provide $75,000 for mental health counseling for first responders and law enforcement. 3rd District Commissioner Mylan Blake offered a substitute motion to include employees of the Bradley County Juvenile Court, Juvenile Detention, and Bradley County 911. The substitute motion passed unanimously. The money for the program comes from the Opioid Settlement Fund and was part of the 23-24 county budget. The resolution gives the mayor the authority to enter into a contract with Phoenix Health, PLLC, and Health Management Services to provide the counseling services. Commissioners also amended a recently passed policy requires a fiscal note on all resolutions. The amended policy now only requires a fiscal note for items not previously in the budget. And the commission passed a road committee recommendation to add Bellingham Drive and Vocker Boulevard to the Bradley County road list. All right, the Cleveland Board of Education met yesterday, and I'm going to give them the notes here. Hey, congratulations to our buddy Dale Halfacre. He is over the Cleveland High School AV program, CHS Live. A tremendous guy who's helped us an awful lot at Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. He won the Cleveland Blue Star Award. Total population, Cleveland City Schools, 5,675. That is 64 students above last year. This is from, by the way, the director's update, Director Dr. Russell Dyer. The highest averages as far as population K through 12 looks to be, that high school segment 9 through 12. All right. Thumbing through the notes here. Let's see here. We've got a lot happening at the Cleveland Board of Education. Also, ELA highlights growth in kindergarten end of year as data. All areas apparently mentioned last night. Blythe-Bauer received their STEM designation. Also, Arnold, Mayfield, Stewart, and Candies Creek are currently pursuing STEM designation for this fall. Thanks to Gideon Ratcliffe, who covered the meeting. And do I have the? Yeah, here we go. We've got a clip that Gideon talked with Dr. Russell Dyer following the meeting last night.
We've had a great start to the school year. Things are going really well. A lot of work being accomplished. I love getting out and seeing our teachers and our students and everyone working so hard, visiting classrooms, seeing kids in the hallways, the cafeteria, and everything else. It's a lot of fun. School board tonight, we had a shorter meeting than we normally do, but got a lot of things accomplished as far as board policy, updating those, and just a good update on elementary education. So good meeting, good start to the school year, pretty happy.
All right, big story from the world of healthcare. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports this morning that Park Ridge has purchased 38 acres of prime property in Ooltewah, and they will partner with Erlanger Medical Center to develop an outpatient facility. This is Park Ridge. Purchased a 55,000 square foot building on Jenkins Road near I-75 for $36 million last week. Dave Flessner breaks the story this morning in the Chattanooga Times Free Press. This is Park Ridge and Erlanger are proposing to develop the site as an outpatient surgery center, again in Ooltewah. Two of Chattanooga's biggest hospitals teaming up to develop the outpatient surgery center, in the growing Ooltewah area to help shift more patients from inpatient hospital care to less expensive ambulatory surgical treatment centers. Park Ridge Medical Center, owned by Nashville-based HCA hospital chain, bought a former U.S. Express office building, 38 acres along Jenkins Road near I-75 for $36 million. A subsidiary of HCA's Park Ridge filed the application Thursday with state regulators to work with local physicians and Erlanger Medical Center to convert this facility that formerly housed U.S. Express and Transcard into an outpatient surgery center and medical office building. I'm sure there will be much more on that. Now, the State Health Facilities Commission, the state agency, must authorize major hospital projects and expansions could be considered at their October meeting. And finally, on a very busy news morning, Tristan James Stanley, age 25, arrested and charged with arson and criminal trespassing in connection with a structure fire September 1st at an abandoned church, Baldwin Street Southeast in Cleveland. Stanley, interviewed by authorities, said he was inside the abandoned church looking for his mother. It was noted in the affidavit that Stanley had been previously warned by law enforcement to stay off the property. Said he took a stick of wood and wrapped plastic around the end, set it on fire so he could use it as a light to see inside the structure. While walking around, started dripping the lit plastic on the floor. The affidavit states a mattress inside the structure caught fire. We'll keep you up to date. Local and state news, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Get our first check of the streets here.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway at any time at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. Drive safely as you make your way into work and school. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Time for our Hardee's Wake Up. And Bridget, the Hardee's Wake Up this morning is that you better wake up because CEO of J&S Restaurants, the owner of Hardee's in this area, Mark Johnson, is having a birthday today.
That's right.
And I've already been told by Nicole Morissette over at J&S that they are going to celebrate with Hardee's for breakfast at the office.
Oh, how nice.
They had thought about McDonald's, but Mark Smith wouldn't come off of anything, so they're going to do Hardee's. Happy birthday to our buddy Mark Johnson.
Hardee's 2 for $5.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Wrigley.
Mars Wrigley in Cleveland is hiring. You can help them make 2 of the world's most iconic brands, M&M's and Twix. Open positions include production assistant starting at $16.19 per hour, team members starting at $19.27 per hour. These positions offer a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Benefits begin day 1. You can apply at careers.mars.com and search Cleveland. Your tomorrow starts today at Mars Wrigley.
All right, inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7:14.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 89. Thunderstorms late this evening after midnight with a low of 69. And then for tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 87 and a low of 61. Sunny on Friday with a high of 86. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 67 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Coming up, Chancellor Paul Conn. Dr.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit, from powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters. We have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room, up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow, up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
A simpler mortgage is right around.
Healthcare is constantly evolving and the future is here. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. With its focus on preventative care, personalized attention, and included generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is changing the game. No more long wait times, rushed appointments, or outrageous medication costs. Join the healthcare revolution today and discover why Direct Primary Care Associates with Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. Today, she is a special project specialist at Family Resource Agency. Harper Gomez is 9 years old today. Our friend Brett called that in to us. Brett Whitehead, that is his niece. Brett. Yeah. And then Andrew Johnson is 15 today, a student at Cleveland High School. His mamaw sent that in to us.
Fans of the former president, apparently.
Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, EXP Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Dr. Paul and Darlia Conn join us. Good morning.
Great to be with you, Steve.
How are you?
And Bridget, Bridget and the guy,
She went to MTSU. You shouldn't care about what she thinks.
Yeah, but somebody has to go there.
Well, how are you? How's it going?
Doing great. You know, a new school year has started. You know, this time of year, the blood begins to run, and high school football teams start to play. Boy, we had a great weekend last weekend, didn't we? Yeah. My goodness. And students all come flooding back into town. Yes, that car in front of you that's slowing you down with Illinois tags is probably a Lee student.
You used to talk about how the summer was so quiet and lonely on the campus. I mean, now there are all kinds of camps going on, but no students. Now they're back.
They're back. There's nothing like a college campus that fills up again every fall. It's really is exciting. And for people like us that have been in it for so long, I guess we're starting our 53rd year at Lee. Yeah, young man, you don't understand that, but think Abraham Lincoln, that period.
But this is your 30th anniversary, I understand.
It is, of the station.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. We're trying to get to 50. I don't know if we'll do it or not.
Hey,
stay in good health.
It really is quite an accomplishment. Steve Hartline is the man of whom President Trump once said, who?
Yeah, that's about right. Well, we're here to talk about the 2023-2024 presidential concert series, and of course the director of this is Darlia Conn. And how did this get started? I know you've told us before. We got a lot of new people in Cleveland. How did this all start?
Started about 31 years ago.
Yeah, get a little closer there.
About 31 years ago. And
get into that microphone.
It started after a fundraiser, and we wanted to thank the people here in local community who had participated. And Paul will add important details as I go along. And so we had a special evening and invited a special performer, and people enjoyed it so much. We had a dinner for guests that we thought, well, let's do this again. And so it got started. So most years we've had, except during COVID, but we've had 6 concerts during the year, sometimes 5. And I look back over the schedule, and early on, sometimes 4. But it's something that we have maintained, and we have this wonderful place we got where we can do it. Pangle Hall is a perfect place for all kinds of groups that are a certain size. And then still Squires Hall, which is going to be used for a pianist this year. And
let me jump in and explain to Steve. That's somebody that plays the piano.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was wondering.
Yeah, you need to spell. I wouldn't say dumb it down, but not everybody in this room is as smart as Bridget. I'll say that.
Again, MTSU. Okay.
I will have to say that the pianist's name is Zlata Chorchieva, which is. I'm just learning how to pronounce her name.
Well, and I wasn't going to try.
No wonder they call her Big Z.
All right. So let's go through this. This is, by the way, a beautiful pamphlet put together. Doctor, you put this together just this morning.
I did that. Yeah.
Very nice.
This is the work of Virginia Collier.
Oh, she's wonderful.
She is. She does a beautiful job.
Always does. Well, just let's go through it, Darlia and Dr. Conn. So we begin January 16th. Is that right?
No.
Oh, Lord, let's go up here, September 28th.
Hey, we're talking 2 weeks from now.
Oh.
Big, or as our friend Donald used to say, huge. Glenn Miller Orchestra. Seriously, we'll have a full house.
Oh, yeah.
We've had Glenn Miller Orchestra in twice before, and we've always had a big crowd. People love his music, and so that's the big one that we're looking at now.
Big kickoff.
Right.
Big kickoff with the Glenn Miller Orchestra.
I got a call yesterday from a gentleman in Farragut wanting to make sure he could get tickets, although they don't go on sale until a week before the event. But he wanted to make sure because he lives further away and wants to stay in a motel when he's here to save having to drive back at night. It's a retired couple.
Sounds wonderful.
And I came prepared, Steve, to sing a few lines of Chattanooga Choo-Choo or any other of the Glenn Miller favorites.
We've got an old piano back. We got
that's all right. I do my own. I do it just by beating on the table.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's even better. All right. So that's one thing to point out here. How do people get tickets to these performances?
You can go by the box office.
The box office in Dixon Center.
Okay.
It's open on weekdays between 3 and 6.
Okay.
And tickets are available 1 week prior to each event.
Okay.
And then there's a phone number there for ticket information as well, and for getting tickets if you want to do it by phone.
They can order tickets by phone, and a lot of people do it that way. But, we have so many musical events at Lee that we don't normally do long, we do a week. And the people that come to this series a lot, they know the routine. And they'll pound in there that week before somebody as popular as Glenn Miller. Now, if we're having, a string quartet playing esoteric,
listen to this,
classical pieces that nobody ever heard of. Which I enjoy. I don't want you to think I'm not excited about this. I'm not excited about this.
You can tell he's not too excited about the string quartets.
We'd be able to find
I am.
For you, so.
He's gotten a little more honest since he's become chancellor, have you noticed that? Anyway. All right, so the second performance, Darlia, Conn, tell me about that.
The Imani Winds. They're a group of 5 people. And they are all unusual. It's very unusual grouping, and they do a lot of special music. This time, they have been here before, and this time they're coming with a pianist. And we've got a French horn, a bassoon, a clarinet.
You blow into that.
Yeah,
an oboe, and one other instrument here I'm looking.
Let me break this down for you. Glenn Miller, that's for my generation.
Yeah.
Okay?
I know him.
Yeah, so maybe you reach down into your generation, but so all of my people, they're going to love this.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, Imani Winds, that's for the high school band students.
Yes, it is.
These are brilliant instrumentalists that play all these different band instruments, and we're going to really promote this to high school band students.
Clarinet, oboe, flute, bassoon, French horn, with a pianist.
Well, absolutely.
So that's coming up second, and that's a very different kind of thing. Like Darlia said, Pangle Hall is great for this. And really, this series has kind of moved around. We started in Dixon Center. Dixon Center's right there on 11th Street, and that's where people come to get tickets, of course, and that's where the events used to be. She mentioned we opened this to thank donors. Well, we were thanking the donors for giving us the money to build this hall. That was 31 years ago. But then it's moved around. Pangle Hall, for all of you old-timers, is the old First Baptist Church. I hate to say that because they've been gone a long time. And but that's what if you're not accustomed to coming to our campus, that's Pangle Hall. So most of the events are in Pangle Hall, but this year, we have some different places also.
Named, by the way, for Janie Pangle Jones.
That's right. I completely forgot.
Who is Mr. Pangle? Alan Jones, that's who it is.
Mr. Pangle.
Yeah, I get asked because our buildings are named for mostly dead presidents and big givers, and people say Pangle. Who is that named for?
That's right.
That's
And
Alan
there's
Jones' wife, if I can describe her.
There is a lovely portrait of her in the lobby.
Okay, wonderful. I'd forgotten that.
Her maiden name was Pangle. And the story goes that Alan called her Pangle when they were dating and so on. So
I've heard that.
We named it Pangle Hall.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. And I thought it was a nice touch. You have a check in the cash machine right there in the lobby.
Yeah.
A little over the top, but hey, that's okay.
I know, and we have.
That's all right.
Yeah, we manage all of your needs right there in one place. We got your financial needs, your aesthetic needs.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and then you go
That's okay.
next door to come up here in church, get your spiritual needs met. And then Danny Murray Studios on that same corner.
That's right.
You get your entertainment needs met
that's
there.
exactly
Danny is there to entertain you at all times.
He sits in the window watching people pass by. It happened to me the other day.
Yeah.
I get a call, Get over here. All right, let's continue. And let's go. Yeah, the new year. What's happening?
A big concert.
Yeah,
Rockapella.
Huge.
I've been to this one. They're great.
They are a wonderful group, and they were here before.
Yes, they were.
And a couple different times, actually.
Their name is Rockapella. By
Yeah,
the way.
that would be
It's
important.
Rockapella. I'm going to lay that in there. But Rockapella is it's a a cappella, of course, pop group, 5 guys. And this group's been out there a long, long time. There's only one. It's like Glenn Miller Orchestra, of course. Glenn Miller died in 1944. Ask your grandparents about this. But it's still the Glenn Miller Orchestra, even though it changes personnel all along. Well, Rockapella's the same way, but the lead singer is the same guy that he started Rockapella many, many years ago, and we had them here 20 years ago, and then again about 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. But they're terrific. They sing pop tunes, little doo-wop, little jazz, you know. Yep. Who knows? Maybe they even throw a country gospel song in there, but maybe not. You know,
maybe so.
But this would be another big night, and that's back over in Pangle Hall also. So
right, that's
in January.
Tuesday, January 16th.
And then it all leads up to
Zlata Tochieva.
Say that one more time.
Zlata Tochieva.
Now you got to say it 3 times to sell
no,
stuff
I
on the
believe
radio.
that's
we
correct.
All know that. So come here.
Big Z.
I've
Big
listened
Z.
to her promo material, and she is really a brilliant pianist. It will be in the most intimate of our recital venues in Squires Hall. It seats 200 people, and we're very much looking forward to hearing her.
Now here's the thing about Squires Hall. Nobody knows where it is.
Where is it?
So you don't know where it is.
Well, I'm not very cultured.
And you're Cleveland's best informed individual. You know?
We got problems if that's the case.
So, no, seriously, I give you a hard time.
Yeah, you're terrible,
Steve. But I got to say this: of all the radio personalities I've ever known,
yes,
you're one of them.
Thank you very much.
But you don't even know where Squires Hall is.
I graduated from the place.
Hall. Let me make a call and I'll find out from somebody where Squires Hall is in that big building, the Humanities Center. Okay, it's a little recital hall, and people have trouble with this. We need to do a better job of getting signs up, and we don't. We used to have stuff in Squires all the time, but when we bought First Baptist, created Pangle Hall, that's such a great spot. But Darlia is right. She used the word intimate. It's so close, and you're only 200 seats. So for
the sound is excellent.
Yeah, and for an individual pianist, it'll be spectacular. Mm-hmm. Be spectacular, and that will be full. I mean, not everybody wants to hear 3 hours of slow, soft music, but
an hour and a half.
Is he supposed to be selling this?
No, I'm just saying. She probably won't play Rocky Top. I'll just say that.
Well, can we not?
Well, if you have an encore.
Okay, fine.
But Big Z will be in the house.
Our final concert is on a Monday evening, March the 25th, and we've only had one other concert in the Lee Chapel, and this will be in the Lee Chapel.
Wow!
And it's Gloria Chen, who is an artist in residence and a co-director of about 3 different series. She is going to be returning to Lee for an evening of music in the chapel with a longtime person, clarinetist Anthony McGill, and then a singer who is just charming. We heard her this summer. Her name is Fleur Barron.
Would you repeat that, please, Darlia?
Well, I can't say the first word very well. Fleur, Fleur.
If you can say that name twice in a row and it sounds the same, you're better than I am.
She is a wonderful singer, and
okay, but that night, now, Darlie, look, this is an unusual lineup. Many people who know classical music in this area know Gloria Chen. She changed our music faculty when she came here about 20 years ago, and she's still on our faculty as a visiting artist or an artist in residence. And she directs this String Theory, the series we do in Chattanooga at the Hunter Museum. So she's a fabulous pianist. And this Anthony McGill, people will recognize him. He's one of these guys that you don't know his name, but when you see him, you say, I've seen this guy. He really broke out in the first Obama administration when he played with a quartet on the inauguration program. Young, bright, terrific clarinetist, and then the vocalist whose name is
Fleur Baron.
There you go. We call her the Big F.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord, there's a show in here somewhere. So that's going to be in the chapel. Now, that'll be extremely special, I would say.
I think so. The sound in there is lovely.
Oh,
and
it
there's
is.
a great piano. And
it's unbelievable.
So
again, we're talking with Dr. Paul and Darlia Conn. It is, how many years now, the presidential, wasn't it 30 last year?
31.
31, the 31st year. This is a great lineup, Darlia.
I think so, too. And it's variety.
I was going to say.
It's all kinds of variety and something for everybody.
Those who are just joining us, remind people how they can get tickets for these performances. Again, folks, this all starts September 28th, so just a few days away. Glenn Miller Orchestra at Pangle Hall at 7:30 that evening.
And the phone number to call is 423-614-8343, or you can go by the box office in Dixon Center for the week before the concert, between 3 and 6 o'clock.
Darlia, can I have your permission for a moment? And by the way, thank you for coming back. You know, this is her second time here, I think. And she asked for the questions. One time, Bridget would not give them to her. Right. So I appreciate you. It wasn't too bad, was it? Okay. Can I talk football with him for just a second?
Oh, he would love that.
Okay, I know he would. And that's the only reason he came.
Yeah. Okay, enough of this music stuff.
I got to ask you, though.
Okay.
Your thoughts on Deion Sanders? Because he seems to be right down your Broadway.
Well, now, here's the thing about Deion. He's the real deal.
He is.
I mean, who's done what he's done? He's provocative. He's out there on the edge. I was thrilled when Colorado beat TCU last week because it sort of validated him. Yep. Now, you know, he's got a long season ahead, and he's still playing with a brand new bunch of guys. And he's over the top, of course. He's as he would say, he's a dog. You know?
I love him.
Yeah,
I've loved him for years, though.
And you know, when he was an Atlanta guy, I mean, who does what he does? You know, he helicopters back and forth between the Falcons and the baseball team. He's great. He's a great athlete. He's a great motivator. Terrific story to see his son is his starting quarterback. Now, there's a potential problem area. Who's got more pressure on him than any other athlete in America right now? Deion Sanders' son, right? Imagine if your dad's out there bigger than life, predicting that his guy's going to win the Heisman, you know, and you're his son and you're starting his quarterback. Wow. Hey, follow Colorado. Everybody ought to follow, you know, after they do their UT thing and they do their, Roll Tide thing, and there's a few dog fans in town. You can see them driving slowly down, you know.
Wrong side of the road.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, we got our favorites around here. But on top of that, let's follow Colorado. It could be a big story.
Anything else stand out to you, college football wise?
Yeah, well, I hate to say that the Big Orange fans, it's going to be harder this year, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, it's going to be harder this year because everybody sees them coming this year.
That's true.
You know, and that thrill of we're going to beat Alabama for the first time since the First World War, you know. They're not going to have that to motivate them. Hey, you see Saban on the sidelines this weekend, this is a man on a mission.
Against Texas on Saturday.
Yeah, and that'll be a good test. But I predict Bama will be back. Tennessee will have their hands full with Bama this year. Anyway, it's just going to be harder. Tennessee might be there at the end of the year. What's going on with all these conferences? It's crazy.
Yeah, what about all this realignment?
Yeah, so you got Stanford in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Have we quit teaching geography in American school?
We teach money. Yeah. That's what we teach now. Television rights.
Anyway, what a terrific, college football. I love it. And Darlie will tell you, this last weekend, I said, honey, it's a holy weekend. It's the opening weekend of college football. And they had some good ones. Now, how do you figure LSU just collapsing against Florida State? You know, they're leading by 3 at half. They get their doors blown off, 35 points in the second half. And how do you figure Duke beats Clemson?
That was a surprise.
Yeah, it's going to be a great year. So don't take anything for granted this year. They'll all be good ones.
Last year you picked Georgia. Excuse me, you picked UT at Georgia.
I did pick UT at Georgia, and, you know, I went straight from here to a walk-in clinic. Because I could tell something wasn't quite right, you know.
So do you have any predictions for this year?
Yeah, I do have a prediction this year. Yeah,
Okay,
I sure do.
Everybody get your pens out, call your
get
bookies.
pens out
Here we
already,
go.
yeah. So the question is, do you have a prediction this year? And the answer is, yes, I do.
Would you like to, were you going to tell us?
Well, no, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
The thing about it, you know, Yogi Berra said,
yeah,
it's really hard making predictions, especially about the future.
Or when you come to a fork in the road.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah,
that's right. Hey, I got a prediction.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Batten down the hatches.
I was off last year. I was just off by 1 digit.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, the 1 digit, 2022. It actually was going to happen in 2023.
Oh, here we go.
I just had 1 digit off. This year,
here we go.
Tennessee's going to struggle when they auto romp.
Oh.
They're going to go in there against the Dogs.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest day in college football, the biggest upset. Yeah,
So you
Tennessee's going to beat Georgia this year.
In Knoxville.
In the regular season. Then they're going to stumble against somebody like Vanderbilt, and Georgia's still going to go to the SEC championship game and get beat by Alabama.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Are you writing this down, people? Come on.
I do. Michigan and Ohio State. Sorry for these Midwesterners. I love Midwesterners. They add such balance to our community.
You recruited a lot of them here, quite frankly.
So there is a Big Ten.
For now.
Yeah. But you know what? We know Ohio State and Michigan can't match up with our boys.
Come on.
No. So
Go call your friend Ken Beard and tell him.
I tell you, you can tell when a team's going to lose. And you know, if they have too many guys that can read without moving their lips, then there's no way they can compete with the big boys. So, yeah, hey, I hate to say this because Roll Tide people can be a little, you know, tedious, but Bama's going to come back, win it all. Saban's going to plant that flag.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to say, don't talk to me about this Georgia stuff.
Wow.
Can you imagine how galling it will be if Georgia actually does win 3 in a row?
I don't know. Has it ever happened? I mean,
it has never happened.
I don't think
it never happened in the history of the NCAA.
I don't think so.
3 years in a row.
We can't deal with
that. A three-peat has never happened. Imagine 100 years.
Can we do something about that? All right, it's the 2023-2024 Lee University Presidential Concert Series. Dr. Paul and Darlia Conn, 31 years. And thank you for bringing all these wonderful people to our community. It's a wonderful thing. It really is.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming in.
And remember, Glenn Miller, September 26th. 8th?
September 28th.
Well, you come on the 28th, but Glenn Miller. No, you're right. No, it's on the 28th.
It's on the 28th.
Pardon me, boy.
There we go.
Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Woo, track 29.
And then one correction, Imani Wins is coming on a Thursday, the 26th of October.
Yeah, if you're into bassoons, that's your night.
Then
bring your own bassoons that
and
night.
then we have 2 Tuesday night concerts, a rockapella and Zlata Chochieva, and we end on a Monday night in the chapel on March the 25th.
She thinks she's the only one that can say Zlata Chochieva.
Just go around the house saying it all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it. All right, there they are, and they're destined for their own show, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Paul and Darlia Conn.
Hey, Steve and Bridget, thank you for letting us come in.
Oh,
it's like we love bringing this series to the Cleveland Bradley County public every year. We really, really enjoy it, and we have so many friends come over and join us. So come join us this year.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. All right, coming up, Drew Akins is in. He's going to tell us how we did at the Walker Valley Pediatric Cancer Gold Game with a fundraiser Friday night. So he's going to come and give that report to us in just a second. Stand by.
When you need a new Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, Goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
Conn here. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to segue into sports. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Then my buddy Coach Drew Akins is here. He's got a big announcement to make about how the game, the fundraising portion of the game did. Of course, he can tell you how the football score went. Walker Valley over Cleveland High School on Friday night. First win in 7 years for them. But more on the sports end later. But first of all, it's time now for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness. Sports sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Have you checked out the Town Squire selection of UT sportswear for the 2023 football season? From polos, t-shirts, socks, sports shirts, and quarter zips. Volunteer Traditions, Cutter and Buck, Peter Millar, now Turtleson, and Johnny O. Since 1977, your headquarters for men's clothing attire. Locally owned and operated, the Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, is the shop that appreciates the customer since 1977. Home of personal service and free gift wrapping. All right, Mix 1041, and let's get to it. Cardinals beat the Braves last night, 10-6. Back in action tonight, 7:20 right here, Mix 1041. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. At the U.S. Open last night in New York, unranked American Ben Shelton, no relation to our Shelton, by the way, defeated American Francis Tiafoe to reach the semifinals. Now, here, let me put this. Drew Akins, I'm just I'm going to go ahead and bring you in. Are you following any of the U.S. Open right now?
I haven't followed one bit of the U.S.
Okay, well, it's okay. But here, I'm going to tell you. So it's been 20 years since an American man won the U.S. Open. As a matter of fact, it was Andy Roddick 20 years ago. So we've got now, I guess, 3 guys, American guys left. Shelton is unranked. He beat Tiafoe last night, ended about midnight in 4 sets. And so Shelton's going to, now he's got to play Novak Djokovic.
That's tough. That's tough. It's you know, sometimes taking on number 1 as a guy that's unranked. You know, we have a kind of an instance of that this week.
Well, that was
it. Drew a tie in there.
That's pretty good, Drew. I didn't even think of that, buddy.
But you never know, man. That's why we play the game.
That's why we play the game. Coco Gauff also. She's, boy, the queen of the U.S. Open this year. American Coco Gauff. She advanced to the semifinals. All right, the Associated Press College Football Top 25 out this morning. Tennessee has gone up to number 9 after beating the Cavaliers in Music City. Number 1, Georgia. 2, Michigan. Alabama, 3. Florida State, 4. I got to go back to you. What about Sunday night, Florida State over LSU?
It was a great game. I think it was really 2 good teams. We overreact a lot to week 1, and I saw a lot of things. Maybe LSU's not as good. That's an overreaction. LSU's still really good. Coach Kelly is an outstanding coach. So that was a fun game to watch early in the season.
But I think you'll agree with me, Coach Kelly may be an outstanding coach, but a horrible person.
I don't know him personally.
Well, you don't know him personally.
It seems.
Okay, I mean, your favorite coach is Wayne Kelly.
I think there's a lot of bad coaches, bad people in college coaching. But
well, let's go ahead and list them right here. Count your many blessings. Name them one by one. Here is Ohio State 5, Colorado. Neon prime time, Deion Sanders, number 22 now, baby.
Yeah, you know, it's an exciting thing. You know, he's brought a lot of excitement to Boulder, and really a fun game to watch. 510 yards passing, it's fun to watch.
How do you not like
Better
that?
play some defense, though.
Well, and finally, and we'll be at Walker Valley High School this Friday morning, Football Friday morning, so much more on that. But let's go ahead and get the information out. Bradley at Walker Valley, Friday night, kickoff 7 o'clock. We'll have triple coverage, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, 99.1 FM. Andy Morris has texted me this morning, Coach. He says, you've spent more time in this station the last couple weeks than I have.
I know, man. When you and I just need to make it a weekly spot. We'll just come in and hang out.
Just come on, anytime. We'll do a nighttime show. How about it? And then, Rogers and Shelton and I will be there for MixedTV.tv Friday night. You can get your tickets early at the Town Squire, the Monogram Market, and Gobbles Automotive. Well, boy, Drew, buddy, last Friday night, I'm talking about off the field, but the pediatric cancer, the goal game, unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it in the pre-week, working our way up to it, how special it was going to be. It met every expectation. It was one of those things, like I said, a year ago, Aaron just kind of threw it out there of just wearing helmet stickers. And to see what it's grown into from just wearing helmet stickers to us being able to recognize all these families and find a way to raise money for them. Excited to announce how much we raised, but really more than just how much we raised, just the awareness and giving those families a night where we could wrap our arms around them as a community. It was really special.
Hey, Fruit Loops, you got those pictures I sent? There it is. All right, so if you're watching MixedTV.tv, Drew has sent me some pictures, and you were telling me about the photographer. These are tremendous pictures, Drew.
Yeah, Kennedy Bush does an unbelievable job for us. She's been a really great addition to our program. But she takes all our pictures and really does a great job. And these families, in the pregame, I got to spend time and shake each one's hand, and so thankful to be able to be there and be able to be recognized. But really, it was just for them. It was nothing about Walker Valley High School. It was about our community reaching out and putting our arms around these families.
That's a special picture there.
And I'll tell you what, I walked over to say something to Gloria and Ginger and Aaron, and I saw Lana Beth's parents, and I immediately started breaking down. It's just... You go back to that time, and you go back to being in their living room with Lana Beth, and you go back to celebrations of birthdays, and all those emotions just hit me at once, seeing Lana Beth's parents and being able to hug them. They had a picture of Lana, so it was really, really cool to have them there. They're the reason why this is so close to my heart, and for them to be there on a night where we celebrate and wrap our arms around Cleveland families was really special.
Jim and Cindy Webster, of course, Jim founded the Barn Nursery, and when I saw him, I hugged him and I said, "It's time to go play in the yard."
Right, go play in the yard.
Go play in the yard.
It's springtime.
It's springtime.
Now it's fall planting time, right?
You got that right.
Fall planting time. I'll go play in the yard.
Trailer load after trailer load, maybe.
He was the best, man. He was one of the first radio ads that I ever remember hearing as a kid. So, great family.
Luther Massengill started that. Hey, all right. One of my favorite moments from this past Friday night was looking down, and you had talked about it prior, all the offering plates or the buckets going across the stadium, and I didn't like it. Bridget was on the other side her and her mother over there trying to collect the plates.
Dude, they took the baskets.
I know.
That's what I heard.
I know. I
heard they literally let it fill up and then took the baskets and ran away.
Bridget's used to spending Friday night in jail, so, I mean, it's nothing new. But anyway, no kidding. All right, Coach, you got some stuff to tell us here.
Yeah, really excited. After collecting the money, we ended up counting it over the weekend, and we're going to donate $1,620 back to the Cleveland Foundations that are going to support pediatric cancer in our area.
My goodness, that is tremendous. And look, it all made possible by all those people who came out. Someone told me over the weekend, said, "Boy, I saw a bunch of Cleveland High fans with gold on." But you know what? It transcends.
See, we tricked them. That's what it is. We tricked them. We were like, "Hey, just wear gold," and we tricked them into it.
And it transcends football. Let's go back to the field for a second. Your team, Walker Valley, got a big win over Cleveland High School on Friday night.
Yeah, it was really exciting, man. Our staff did such an unbelievable job preparing our kids, and our kids went out and executed. So many times over my tenure here, we've been right there in that moment where we've been really close, and we not necessarily find a way to lose, but don't find the way to win. This group did it different. They just, when we were, I think everyone in the stands, at that moment that we kicked the field goal and went up 20-14, I can't tell you how many people probably thought, we're about to lose by 1. But our kids never thought it. Our kids never thought that. They thought, hey, we're going to go get this done. And Zeke, to be able to end it with an interception with a defensive play, that was fitting, and really excited for our football team. But you don't get to rest. This week we got the #1 team in the state coming to our place. The rankings were released yesterday, and Bradley's #1. So we got the #1 team coming to our place this week. It should be another great crowd and another great atmosphere.
Of course, we'll have triple coverage. By the way, that game is going to be sponsored by, and thank you, Sandra, for the reminder, ATS The Bridge. I'm proud to be on that board, founded by Steve Wright, Wright Brothers Construction, and Wright Brothers Construction helping to sponsor the game. And we're going to unveil a big-time brand-new video just prior to kickoff, and I'll be proud to be involved in that. Coach, and we'll see you. We'll be up there Friday morning at Walker Valley.
Yeah, excited to have you guys, and excited to host ATS The Bridge and have them sponsor this game. Zandra was up yesterday.
Sorry to hear it.
Man, I'll tell you what.
She won't stop talking.
I will tell you what. She was up there for like an hour and a half. I was running out to practice.
Yeah.
We were dealing with the pregame.
Matter of fact,
she does it big.
Hang on a second.
It's going to be a big.
Hang on a second. Pardon me. She's still there. Okay, she's still there, and Zandra will not leave as she's chained herself to the fence.
Yep.
Well, she called me 10 times yesterday and wouldn't stop.
Does not shock me at all.
Well, that's fine. I love her. I love her.
She's passionate about what she does, and she's passionate about getting the message out. So she's a great representative for ATS The Bridge, and we're excited to host that Friday.
All right, looking forward to it. I'll see you Friday morning.
Absolutely.
Oh, congratulations on your NIL deal with Coke Zero.
Dude,
that is,
I know, right? I did the Nick Saban thing.
Yeah.
I got to turn it towards the camera. That's bad. It's my first try.
Breakfast of Champions, M&M's.
Peanut butter M&M's and Coke. That's the plug, guys. I'm telling you. That's the mix.
Let me tell you, thanks. If you beat Bradley on Friday night, everybody in this community will be having that for breakfast.
Just diving in.
There you go.
You got to dive in. We're a long way away from that. Let's just try to compete with them right now.
Okay, all right. More on that Friday morning. Thanks, Drew.
Congratulations,
and thanks for what you and your school did Friday night.
Absolutely. We're proud to be a part of it.
God love you. All right, we'll see you Friday. It is right now about 8 a.m., And we're got the news coming up here in just a moment. Stand by.
When most people think you get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Are you tired of paying high prices for your medications? With Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits, you can get free generic medications and the health care you need without breaking the bank. Say goodbye to expensive copays and deductibles, and hello to convenient and affordable health care. Get started with Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits today and start saving on your health care expenses. Visit our website to learn more. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Very few guests that I talk to, as long as I do, Dr. Paul Conn and Darlia especially, because we had to bribe Darlia with M&Ms to get her in here because she wanted the questions ahead of time, and she's just did not like me, and I don't blame her. So no, that's not true. But so I'm just going to let them go, and you know what? You people can deal with it. So anyway, but that's what happened. That's why we're late, and it's Bridget's fault.
No problem. No problem.
I mean, go ahead and try to stop Dr. Paul Conn, one of the greatest speakers in history. Good luck with that. You know, whatever. I'm going to let him, you know, so it's fine. All right, well, so Bobby, how are you? What's going on with you?
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. This is Wednesday.
Are your chickens still keeling over because they see you putting butter on your bagel?
We've got a new rooster, and Miss Lindsay hooked us up with a beautiful rooster. Of course, he's young, so you know. Hopefully, the women in his life now will allow him to kind of grow into a nice, healthy rooster to protect. And I think that'll happen. But right now, he's you know, the mama hens are keeping him in line.
So wait a second. So you got this rooster from Lindsay Bell of Bradley Central?
We did.
Okay, so Bridget, if you'll notice here, they made that deal through us. Shouldn't we get some kind of commission out of this thing?
I think so.
A little kickback?
Well, it was free, so I think commission on zero is still zero. So.
Hey, Bobby.
Gracious to give us a rooster.
Bobby, yep. We're used to that around here. Trust me. Okay. All right, let's go. What's the report? Come on.
Hey, but we'll keep you posted on Artie. I think Arthur's his name, but we'll see.
Arthur?
I think we're still debating that. Yeah.
Can we do a poll? Hey. This now, yes. I've got a marketing idea. Can we do a poll to name the rooster?
Sure.
Bridget, let's start taking what? You want to do? We'll do a prize attached to this? Sure. Free stocks and bonds from Bob? No. We'll do some kind of prize. You know, it makes sense since it's, I guess, rooster, what, Bridget? Would that be chicken? What are they? Eggs, chicken, something like that. You want to do something, some food item?
We can.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, there we go.
Yeah.
That's where poor old unnamed rooster's going to end up anyway, so fine. So if you want to name Bobby's rooster, text, we'll figure out something to give you. God knows we've got to bribe you people to listen or watch us, and rightfully so. 423-614-6499. Text or call to name Bobby's rooster, 423-614-6499. We'll put you, find something. I don't care. Whatever you want. Pick it. I don't care.
Take money out of your pocket, Steve, and we'll do that. How's that?
Okay, well, I'm going to show the television audience my pockets right now. Hang on a second. Bridget, if you'll do a little play-by-play.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Oh, wait a second.
Sorry,
we found something.
I do have my Bob Corker Listerine Cool Mint strip. I learned this from Bob Corker 20 years ago. This keeps my breath fresh, by the way.
Well.
So you want to give that away? Is that what they want?
For it.
Is that what they want? Yeah, no. Keep your 8 feet away from me.
Hey, Steve.
Go ahead.
Steve, you're not getting caught up by doing this, by the way.
Do you think after this many years I care about schedules or being caught up? Of course not. All right, go ahead, Bobby.
Isn't it time for local news at 8:05?
It was time for local news 7 minutes ago, but I mean, do you think I care? Of course not. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's your report?
Hey, markets. Yeah, that's right. Markets were down. The Dow off 195 points to close at 34,642. The S&P down 19 to close at 4,497, and the Nasdaq off just 11 points to close at 14,021. So markets were down yesterday, Tuesday. Back to you guys in the studio, and I look forward to hearing all the name suggestions for our rooster.
All right, if you want to name Bobby's rooster, I tell you what, we'll give you a couple of free Hardee's combos because it's Mark Johnson's birthday, CEO of JNS and Hardee's. So if you want to text 423-614-6499, you can name Bobby's rooster. Call that same number. How do people get a hold of you?
Hey, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me, 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
But, Bobby, knowing this audience, they're not very creative people and really have no original ideas, so we're really limited here. But we'll do the best we can.
We'll do the best. I'm sure that we'll get some creative names.
Oh, I wouldn't count on it. All right, thanks, Bobby. See you tomorrow. Okay. It is, he's still talking. It is 8 minutes after 8 a.m. Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 89 and a low of 68 this evening. We'll see a few thunderstorms overnight tonight. For tomorrow, mostly sunny. A high of 87 and a low of 60. Sunny on Friday with a high of 86. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 69 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
We have a really? What? We have a very busy news morning. We have a very busy news morning. Try that. Take two. At least that was in rehearsal. We're not on the air. Anyway, very busy news morning. We'll do that next.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE Calhoun. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Secretary of St. Anthony Blinken is on the ground in Ukraine, where he's expected to announce another $1 billion in U.S. aid.
We've seen good progress in the counteroffensive.
As the U.S. shores up more support for Ukraine, Russia is turning to one of its allies, North Korea, something Vice President Kamala Harris weighed in on moments ago during a meeting with world leaders in Indonesia.
I think it's ill-advised for there to be any collaboration between Russia and North Korea.
Here at home, the former leader of the Proud Boys, Enrique Tarrio, was sentenced to 22 years in prison for his role organizing the January 6th attack on the Capitol. The sentence stems from his seditious conspiracy charge and is the most severe penalty handed down so far. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. So we have our first name nominee. Is that right, Bridget?
Yes. So Rachel Pranuk says Eddie. And then we also did get another one in here, Carl Sanders for Colonel Sanders.
Carl Sanders for Colonel Sanders?
Or maybe they meant to say Colonel Sanders the first time. But
like I said, this audience, this audience. By the way, Rachel's a great singer at First Baptist Church, and her husband can play the drums. Although I'd be glad, Rachel. Hey, Rachel, tell your husband I would be glad to do a drumming contest with him anytime, any place. Mount Olive's guy won't do it. What's his name, Kevin?
Yes, Kevin White.
Kevin's a big wimp. He won't do it.
Sheila Freeman says Peppy. Cute.
Sheila. Let's keep trying. What'd Carl say?
This was from the Miller family. Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders? Well, hey, that ain't bad. No, that ain't bad. And what Rachel say?
She said Eddie.
Eddie. Why Eddie?
Cluck Norris. That's good.
Cluck Norris? Who did that?
No name given on that one.
You got to give your name, people, if you want to win prizes. 423-614-6499. And right here before the news, Bridget just learned that Bradley is the #1 team in the state of Tennessee in the latest poll. So she's going to the game this Friday night wearing black and gold, which and you said you graduated from Bradley.
I did.
So you don't care. I mean, they're #1, so now you're on board.
I'm excited
you
for
took
them.
a 4-year detour up there, now longer than that, and now you're back. She only, okay. Let's go. Bradley County Commission last night, 2nd District Commissioner Tom Cry unanimously reelected chairman of the Bradley County Commission. 7th District Commissioner Bill Winters unanimously reelected vice chairman. Also at the meeting, the commission passed a Bradley County Road Committee recommendation to add Bellingham Drive and Vacher Boulevard to the Bradley County road list. The commissioners also passed a resolution to provide $75,000 for mental health counseling for first responders and law enforcement. 3rd District Commissioner Mylan Blake offered a substitute motion to include the employees, the Bradley County Juvenile Center, juvenile detention, and the Bradley County 911 employees, and that passed unanimously. The money comes from the Opioid Settlement Fund, part of the 2023-2024 Bradley County budget. And the mayor is now entering into a contract with Phoenix Health PLLC and Health Management Services to provide the counseling services. Also in our news this morning, the Cleveland Board of Education met last night, and in Dr. Russell Dyer's report, director of Cleveland City Schools, the city schools population is 5,675. That is a 64-student increase over last year. 27.9% of the Cleveland City Schools population is 9th through 12th grade. Big congratulations to a great friend of ours. Hey, Fruit Loops, how about Dale Halfacre? Cleveland High won the Cleveland Blue Star Award. What about that? Can't hear you. Why don't you turn your mic on, loser? Gosh. This is why Dale wins awards and Fruit Loops does not. I can hear you screaming back there, but your mic's not on. We used the mic yesterday. We can't use it this morning.
We need a battery, I guess, and a cord.
We might find the cord. We still need that cord. Okay. Blythe Bauer thanks for ruining everything. Blythe Bauer has received STEM designation. Arnold, Mayfield, Stewart, and Candies Creek currently pursuing that this fall. Growth in kindergarten end-of-year data from spring of 2022 to spring of 2023 in all areas. Overall reading, letter sounds. Bridget's still working, sadly, on the letter sounds.
What?
And then some words I don't even know. Which, I mean, And then world reading fluency. Well, thank the Lord they're not considering us and all their averages. Let's see here. Gideon Ratcliffe, a tremendous job covering the media last night. Cleveland Board of Education. You watch that, mixtv.tv. He caught up with Dr. Russell Dyer.
We've had a great start to the school year. Things are going really well. A lot of work being accomplished. I love getting out and seeing our teachers and our students and everyone working so hard, visiting classrooms, seeing kids in the hallways, cafeteria, and everything else. It's a lot of fun. School board tonight, we had a shorter meeting than we normally do, but got a lot of things accomplished as far as board policy, updating those, and just a good update on elementary education. So good meeting, good start to the school year, pretty happy.
A big story this morning. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports that Park Ridge Medical Center is buying 38 acres of prime property in Ooltewah and partnering with Erlanger Medical Center to develop an outpatient facility. Dave Flessner, and the Chattanooga, great business correspondent, by the way, Chattanooga Times Free Press reports that Park Ridge has purchased 55,000 square foot office building, which used to be owned by U.S. Express. This is on Jenkins Road near I-75 for $36 million. Park Ridge and Erlanger are proposing to develop the site as an outpatient surgery center. Two of Chattanooga's biggest hospitals teaming up to do this. And Park Ridge is owned by the Nashville-based HCA hospital chain. And they bought the former U.S. Express office building. It's 38 acres, 55,000 square feet, near I-75. Purchase price, $36 million. Now, the entities have filed a request with the Tennessee Health Facilities Commission, and they would have to have this approved, obviously. If it's granted, Erlanger proposes to buy 49% of the surgery center. Physicians would buy another 49%. Park Ridge will continue to own the undeveloped property around the proposed outpatient center for potential future development. This is near Exit 7 on I-75. This is a major story in the world of healthcare locally, and it's broken this morning by Dave Flessner in the Chattanooga Times Free Press. One more. I told you it was a busy news morning. Tristan James Stanley, age 25, arrested and charged with arson and criminal trespassing in connection with a structure fire September 1st and an abandoned church on Baldwin Street, southeast in Cleveland. He was interviewed by authorities, said he was inside the abandoned church looking for his mother. It was noted in the affidavit Stanley had been previously warned by law enforcement to stay off the property. Said he took a stick of wood and wrapped plastic around the end, set it on fire so he could use a light to see inside. And while walking around, the stick started dripping the lit plastic onto the floor. The affidavit states a mattress was inside the structure, caught fire. We'll keep you up to date. You can watch the Bradley County Commission meeting from last night and the Cleveland Board of Education meeting at mixtv.tv. News brought to you in part by Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, of course, back in Cleveland on Key Street near George R. Stewart Elementary. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. It's time for our obituary program brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, a pool funeral home. Robin Deanne Blanchard, age 58, a resident of Cleveland, passed away on Saturday in Pulaski. In lieu of flowers, a donation needs to be made or can be made to the Alzheimer's Association in Robin's name or St. Jude. A private service was held earlier. Arrangements entrusted to the Pool Fike Funeral Home of Cleveland for Robin Deanne Blanchard, age 58, of Cleveland, who passed away on Saturday. The obituary program is brought to you by Rob Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, now a Pool Funeral Home.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Vroom. Need a ride? Hop in. Call.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfasts bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
Or upgrade any iCool or L&K set to an adjustable for free.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
If you could buy a great queen or king size mattress for $399, would you consider getting rid of that old lumpy mattress? Come to Mermaid Mattress, where you can get this mattress in any size for the price of a twin.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 89 and a low of 68. We'll see some thunderstorms late tonight and overnight with a low of 68. And then for tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 87 and a low of 60. And then on Friday, sunny skies with a high of 85. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 69 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are so glad to have Logan Young in. He is the market president, First Horizon Bank. Logan, good morning, buddy.
Hey, good morning. Good to see you guys. How are y'all doing?
It's great to see. Well, I mean, it's great to see you. How are we doing? Look at us. Been sitting here for 17 years. I mean, come on. No, we're doing great. Logan, congratulations on this. And for those, we got a lot of new people in the community. Tell us about yourself.
So I joined First Horizon about a month ago. Had been in the banking industry for really since about 2015, but joined First Horizon about a month ago as their market president. It's been a great start. So spend a lot of time working at the bank. When I'm not there, I've got a 14-month-old little girl, so I'm chasing her around. So that consumes the majority of my time.
Now, what's her name?
Lakely.
Lakely?
Lakely. That's right.
I love
That's
that.
right.
That's
so
beautiful. So she's, does she sleep pretty well, 14 months?
Do I look tired? It's getting better. It's getting better. So
I've got a 14-year-old now.
Okay.
So I remember those 14-month days. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Logan, as you say, you've been market president, First Horizon Bank here in Cleveland for a month. What are some of your thoughts, your goals as you move into this position?
Well, I joined First Horizon because it's a bank that's still in the business of banking. You know, a lot of other financial institutions are really pulling back and pumping the brakes on lending, and I wanted to be a part of a group that is helping this community grow. And like I mentioned, I've got a little girl, and we're raising a family here, and this is how I can help and be a part. And it's a wonderful place to live, work, and to be a banker too. We see a lot of new buildings going up, and we're proud to be a part of that. That's been a significant difference for me. Away from that, the staff here is incredible. We have two wonderful locations, and our employees they're top notch, all of them. And so that's been a pleasant surprise. I would invite anybody that if you have time, stop by and meet the team. Man, they are incredible.
They are.
And they've been the biggest difference maker for us. But we want to continue to grow and be a part of the community.
We're joined by Logan Young. He's the market president, First Horizon here in Cleveland. And, you know, First Horizon, the biggest bank, obviously, in Tennessee. Bank of the Vols.
Bank of the Vols.
Proud of that?
Proud of that. That's how they recruited me here. So,
Did Hypole come personally?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right. But look, I mean, the name, the reputation, at this point, I mean, all you have to say is that, but I know you want to do more. Who are you really, as far as those potential customers, those potential clients out there, what can you do for people?
Well, whether it's on the commercial side, the business side, if somebody's wanting to build a house, buy a car, we can help there. If someone's wanting to start or grow their business, we can help there. We really have a full range of products. If you're looking for a wealth advisor, we have a member of our team who can do that as well. So we really have the full suite of products, and the bank's in a wonderful position to help really a wider range of clients.
We're joined by Logan Young. He is the market president of First Horizon. And, you know, it's interesting you talk about the community.
That's right.
And I know that is very important to you.
It really is. It really is. If you go to most events, myself or a member of our team's there. And of course, the bank wants us to do that. But, man, the team members really take an initiative to get involved. We have members of our team who are on the board of the Boys and Girls Club, United Way. You name it, and that's man, it's important, and it's we love being involved.
Yeah. And again, one reason First Horizon has done so well is that community involvement. Well, Logan, look, I mean, what do you tell someone who wants to get more information about First Horizon, or what do they need to do?
Come see us. I would advise that they do that. You can call us. We're glad to talk, but come see us, meet the teams. And we have 2 wonderful locations, one on 25th Street, just right up the road from the Center of Cosmetic Dentistry, and then right here on Keith Street as well, next to Chick-fil-A. So stop by. We'd love to meet, talk to anyone who's looking at making a move or existing clients as well.
All right, Logan Young, First Horizon Bank, and I did tell Logan off the air that your 2 predecessors, there's nowhere to go but up.
That's right. I
mean, Mike Griffin and then Bill Martin, dumb and dumber.
Hey, they laid a wonderful foundation. I mean that, and I'll tell you something interesting as well. Sam McReynolds is still at the bank nearly every day. I think he's on vacation this week, but he is there. He is there almost every day.
It's and all seriousness, a special tradition and a special place in this community.
Yeah.
And so you're in a very special position. Logan Young, he is go meet him if you've not yet. He is the market president, First Horizon Bank. Logan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you soon. It is 8:30, and we'll come right back with more as we want to remind everyone, Mix 30 is a celebration of 30 years of Mix 104.1, and it's all presented by TVFCU Mortgage. When you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they will pay for your appraisal. This week, Ocoy Insurance. Hello, Pam Nelson. By the way, Bridget, Ocoy Insurance Services also celebrating their 30th anniversary.
Oh, wow. How cool
so
is that?
they are giving away a 6-pack of tickets to Soaky Mountain Water Park. If you want to win, well, Bridget, just tell them. What if they want to do that?
That's right. You can call or text us this morning, 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line or text us on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Again, our number is 614-6499. You can call or text us.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
All right, time now for our Simmons Bank celebration list at 8:31.
Okay, happy birthday to Katie Shadowins today, who is 80. Mark Johnson, CEO of J&S Restaurants. He is celebrating today as well. Dr. Brad and Debbie Huttenhoff, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Tony and Lisa Hall, they are also celebrating their wedding anniversary. Liz Moffitt is having a birthday today. She is turning 22. She is the Special Project Specialist at Family Resource Agency. Harper Gomez is 9 years old today. Brett Whitehead called that in to us. That is his niece. Also, Andrew Johnson is 15 today, a student at Cleveland High School. That is from his mama. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Sports is around the corner, and then we've got some more guests coming in. Looking forward to that. Stand by. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Have you heard the fall 2023 merchandise is arriving at the Town Square? Yes, it's true.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Breathe. There is a place where strength, play, community, and belonging meet, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of ability to pay. Join the Y now through September 30th and pay no joining fee. The Y, the place for all.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
And they created that second location, Roger did, to meet the demand in Bradley County.
Tempur-Pedic and other national brands are giving special savings for Labor Day. And of course, you always save when you buy direct from our factory at Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 89 and a low of 68 this evening. We'll see thunderstorms overnight tonight. For tomorrow, mostly sunny. A high of 87 and a low of 60. Sunny on Friday with a high of 85. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 69 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. And sports this morning. Cardinals beat the Braves last night 10-6. Braves and Cards tonight in Atlanta. First pitch 7:20 right here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. At the U.S. Open in New York, unranked American Ben Shelton defeated American Francis Tiafoe to reach the semifinals. Shelton will play number 2 in the tournament, Novak Djokovic, who's now number 1 in the world. And then Coco Gauff advanced to the semifinals last night on the women's side. AP College Football Top 25 out this morning. Tennessee number 9 after beating Virginia. Georgia 1, Michigan 2, Alabama 3, Florida State 4 after their big win over LSU Sunday night. Ohio State is number 5, a Neon Deion coach Prime Sanders. Colorado up to number 22. They host Nebraska Saturday at noon on Fox. And then we're already getting ready. Bridget, we learned this morning, of course, Bradley at Walker Valley, Friday night, kickoff 7 o'clock. Bradley is now the number 1 team in the state in 6A.
How about that? Good for them.
After Bradley's big win over Maryville Friday night, Walker Valley is the number 9 team in the state in 5A. It's number 1 and number 9 in their individual classifications. What a night. Friday night, 7 o'clock. We'll have triple coverage. Talk 101.3 The Buzz, 99.1 FM. Now, download the Mix app. You can listen, you can watch on your phone, your mobile devices. Download the app at mymix1041.com. Hello, Johnny Hove. Visited with Johnny and Kay yesterday. Johnny's doing very, very well. And we downloaded the app while we were there. Well, he's on the app now, baby. I'll tell you right now. Gonna play Johnny Hole in the Vivatones. All right, you can watch the game. I'll be joined by Dumb and Dumber. It was Dumb and Dumber. I got to come up with something new. Shelton and Rogers will look at them and see why. MixTV.tv Friday night. Get your tickets early. Folks, you want your tickets early for this one. Go see Larry at the Town Squire, your high school football ticket hub for 46 years. The Monogram Market. They've got them in Gobbles Automotive, so get your tickets early. Bradley at Walker Valley. Number 1, Bradley Central High School. Number 9, Walker Valley. Friday night kickoff, 7 p.m. 8:40.
At CHI Memorial, a team of...
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Prescription drugs can be expensive, but there's a solution. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. With access to free generics, discounted brand name medication prices, and a team of healthcare providers who work with you to find the most affordable options, you can rest easy knowing you're getting the best deal. Say goodbye to the stress and financial burden of expensive healthcare and medication costs. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Good morning and a very happy Wednesday to you. We have another day in store with muggy conditions, very warm temperatures, and partly sunny skies. Plus, we'll throw in...
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today because now is the time to buy.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. June is Men's Health Month. Being aware of your health and engaging with your primary care provider is the first step in regaining control of your health to enjoy a happier and healthier life. Heart disease is the most common cause of death in men in the United States. Know the symptoms and check your risk factors. Take a proactive approach to control what you can, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, managing your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call them at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
Or upgrade any iCool or L&K set to an adjustable for free.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. TV and Mixed Mornings is served by Tzatziki's. It's easy to eat healthy and it's going to taste great at Tzatziki's. But Bridget, we also want to welcome another one of the Brad Emmendorfer Empire, Just Love Coffee, which we're hearing some wonderful things about over in the Pie Center.
That's right. Yeah, stop by for a great breakfast or lunch there at Just Love Coffee. Yeah, located in the Bradley County Pie Center. They're on Parker Street.
The Emmendorfer Empire just grows. I guarantee you. All right, let's get a quick check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Then we're going to talk to our friend Shannon, Wright, and Finley in just a moment.
All right, happy birthday to Katie Shadowins today, who is 80. Mark Johnson, CEO of J&S Restaurants, also celebrating today. Dr. Brad and Debbie Huttenhoff, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary. Tony and Lisa Hall, they are also celebrating their anniversary.
Hang on. Hey, Brad Huttenhoff. Brad and Debbie. Listen, and they're big listeners, and I see them quite a bit around. Dr. Brad Huttenhoff is a longtime veterinarian who retired. We need a name for Bobby Ludwig's rooster, and I can't think of anyone more appropriate to name this rooster than Brad Huttenhoff. So, hey, Debbie, I know Brad does not know how to use a text machine, so or a call. Brad, you can call. 423-614-6499, and if we pick we got Bobby pick the name. We ain't picking anything.
Okay.
We'll give them several free coupons to a Hardee's.
Sounds good.
In honor of Mark Johnson's birthday today. So there you go. And we've had several people texting and calling in names, but it just hit me. Dr. Huttenhoff would know what to name this. It's a rooster, isn't it?
It's a rooster, yes.
Got it from Lindsay Bell at Bradley, because, the other rooster keeled over, was murdered by our friends at Chick-fil-A. So anyway, back over to you.
Also, Liz Moffitt is having a birthday today. She is 22, the Special Project Specialist at Family Resource Agency. Harper Gomez is 9 years old today. That is from her uncle, Brett. Also, Andrew Johnson is 15 today, a student at Cleveland High School. That is from his mama. And then Haley and Corey Dixon, they celebrated their wedding anniversary yesterday. That is from Haley's dad, Joey Izell. He sent that in to us. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix Line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line, Darren Miller eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Shannon Wright, our longtime friend, joins us because we've got another big event coming up this weekend. Good morning, Shannon.
Morning, Steve. How are you and your text machine?
The text machine is Bridget monitors it right over there.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it's the Selwood Darren Miller text machine, and I don't think he knows how to sell anyway. But anyway, before we talk about your fall market, we've got Finley Wright in here, and I want to let you brag for a second, Shannon. You told me about what she did.
Yes, so Finley Wright, my daughter, of course, she is 12 years old, and she competed in the International Teen Talent a few weeks ago through the Church of God, and she won first place against 43 other teenagers, ages 12 to 19, men, may I add.
Wow.
There was men in there.
Wow.
From 36 states and 5 countries. And so she made history, winning first place as the first girl and the first 12-year-old ever in history of Teen Talent. So I'm a proud mama.
You got that right. Finley, I told your mother I want to talk to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the drums. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing for about 8 years, since I was like 4 years old.
Man. And what got you interested in playing drums?
Well, I've always loved rhythm, and I would be on pots and pans, and they were always hearing like a rhythm, and they're like, whoa, there's something there. And then I started taking lessons around 6 years old, and then I've just grown so much since then.
So what does this mean to you? I mean, this is a huge deal. It's a huge competition, International Teen Talent. What does it mean to you to win the whole thing?
It's really just a blessing from God. I mean, I couldn't be standing here today without him, and he gave this gift to me, and I want to do this for the rest of my life, and it's really been an amazing stepstone for me to really build and grow in my talent, and really like spiritually to really thank him for my gift and my talent.
What's the feedback been? What have you heard from people since you won?
They were really just surprised. They're like, that's crazy, like it's never happened before. Yeah. And I was really surprised that happened.
The first girl and the first 12-year-old, as your mom said. Yes. International Teen Talent, and I know you and Jason have got to be extremely proud.
Yeah, just a little bit. She says that people were surprised, but people really weren't surprised. I mean, like initially you're like, oh my gosh, what? Yeah, but then people are like, Shannon, we're not surprised. She is so gifted and so talented, and she works so hard. Yeah. I mean, she doesn't take this, as a joke whatsoever. I mean, she practices hours and hours a day. And yes, she has a drum set in our house. Yes, we have to go outside to have a conversation because the drums are so loud, but we're just proud of her, and we support her 100%. Wherever the Lord takes her, we're going to be right there with her, and we're just excited for the journey ahead.
Finley, a big congratulations to you, and I appreciate you coming in this morning.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right, so Shannon, let's talk about it. It's the fall market this weekend, is that right?
You got it, this weekend at the Greenway Park and Pavilion.
All right, so you were telling me off the air, it's a new location for you. But first of all, what are people going to experience this weekend?
So it's similar to the Sweet Teen Sunshine, that we've been doing for 7 years, but more of a fall theme. So, of course, the pumpkin spice, items and the smoothies and the flavored pumpkin spice things. And then, of course, we have like pumpkin decor, the wreaths, the candles, everything to, start the fall season off right.
All right, so again, this coming Saturday and Sunday,
yes.
it's at Greenway Park, so everybody's going to be used to seeing you there.
Right, exactly. Just the same parking right across the street at Cleveland High School. Free parking, free admission. Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. Free parking, free admission. 150 vendors. We have inflatables, trackless train rides, lots of food trucks, 17 food trucks. So bring your appetite. We got petting zoo, pony rides, everything that the whole family can enjoy together.
We're joined by Shannon Wright here to talk about the fall market at the Greenway Park and Pavilion. It's another tremendous Touch the Sky event. Let's talk about the vendors. You said over 150 vendors. Give us a sampling, would you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So of course we have the boutique clothing vendors. We have home decor vendors, again with like the candles and the wreaths and the little pumpkins and gourds that can sit on your front porch and just kind of get the fall festival time of year kicked off. And of course, like I said, we have everything from gumbo to chicken tenders to fried pickles to corn dogs, of course, Kona ice cream, milkshakes, everything you could possibly think of.
Well, and we don't have a county fair in Cleveland and Bradley County, and so this really, in a lot of ways, serves as that, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a mini county fair, and actually, I've tossed the thought around about doing a county fair, but we just don't have the fairgrounds, for it. So. Because if not, I would definitely take that up.
Well, this will definitely be a great thing to do. So, what do you tell people that are coming out this weekend? What's your advice? What do you tell them?
Yeah, so bring your appetite, bring the kids, bring your shopping shoes. Free park and free admission. 10 to 5 on Saturday, 10 to 4 on Sunday. Looks like it's going to be beautiful weather. Praise the Lord. So excited about that. But if you're not able to make it this weekend, then we have a taco festival coming up in 2 weeks at Camp Jordan Amphitheater right in East Ridge. So that, again, is Saturday the 23rd and Sunday the 24th of September.
And that was unbelievably huge last year, wasn't it?
Yes, we had well over 30,000 attendees at Camp Jordan for that event last year. They said that it was the largest event next to the J-Fest from J103. Wow. Yeah, so it was huge. Wow. Yeah, so we're looking forward to another huge year this year, and that's in 2 weeks at Camp Jordan.
So how can people find out about all of your events and all you're doing?
Yeah, so my website is touchtheskyevents.com or my Facebook page, Touch the Sky Events and Promotions, LLC.
All right, so again, this Saturday and Sunday, it's the fall market from Touch the Sky Events. Saturday, 10 to 5, Dwayne Williams will broadcast live Saturday from 10 to noon. And then back Sunday, 10 to 4, Greenway Park and Pavilion, Raider Drive. All right, Shannon and Finley. Thank you again, Finley, and a big congratulations.
Yes, and she will be playing the drums this weekend on stage.
Yes!
So if you want to come and see her, come this weekend at the Fall Market at the Greenway, 10 to 5 on Saturday, 10 to 4 on Sunday. She will be playing the drums.
All right, very good. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, we're back in a moment. Allstate Storage and Ed Brown.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Breathe. There is a place where strength, play, community, and belonging meet, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of ability to pay. Join the Y now through September 30th and pay no joining fee. The Y, the place for all.
For all accounts, subject to approval. 1041, good morning inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 9 a.m. with Roger Pickett.
Get a complete queen-size adjustable bed with a Lindsay Line memory foam mattress for only $999 during the Mermaid Mattress Labor Day sales event going on now.
30% chance of rain today, high of 90, low tonight 69. A slight chance of rain tomorrow, 89. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, looking great actually. Sunny, low mid-80s each day, but lows at night, low to mid-60s. The temperature, Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
This weather forecast is brought to you by M&M Construction, locally owned, specializing in all varieties of construction. Call Andy at M&M Construction, 423-284-0487.
Big congratulations, I understand. Veronica Pemberton won our UT tickets. We had thousands of people involved in that yesterday between our social media and radio and TV and everything. So Veronica Pemberton won the tickets yesterday. We'll see UT and Austin Peay, the home opener on Rocky Top this Saturday, 5 p.m. kickoff here, Mix 1041, your Vol Network station in Cleveland for nearly 25 years. All right, we're going to do a quick legal here, and then we've got David Goodwill with City Fields in about 20 seconds. Stand by.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
My longtime friend David Goodwill joins us. David is the interim, is it director or president? What do you say?
It's interim executive director, and I'd appreciate you getting it right.
Why start now? I mean, why start getting anything right now?
But Bridget called me sir when she saw me, so
really?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you're doing all right. Bridget, well, the problem with Bridget is she called you sir, she didn't remember your name. That's fine.
She's been doing it for years. I get it. I get it.
Well, you guys, and you guys hosted pageants and stuff together over the years. So
we did. We have a history together. We've not been asked to come back, so that probably tells you something.
That's all right. Well, City Fields is what we're here to talk about, and David, so much happening with City Fields, but boy, you got a big event coming up, don't you?
We do. We are real excited about our All-Star fundraiser that comes to Cleveland on November the 11th at the Pie Innovation Center, the beautiful Pie Innovation Center. When we went over the other day, looked at the facility and took a tour of that, we're just thrilled to be able to be there. And we call it an all-star fundraiser because it's that time of year when football is kicking in, when baseball has stopped, and we think with our guest this year, our guest speaker is Brian Jordan, and it's so great to be here with our local Brave station talking about it. He is going to be calling in the future, talking to us and telling us how excited he is to be here. But, you know, Brian was a two-sport athlete. He was an all-star not only with the Atlanta Falcons in '91, but also an all-star All-Star with the Atlanta Braves in '99, and has a foundation called the Brian Jordan Foundation, which I know he'll want to talk about, and his book called "I Told You I Could Play." He's excited to come to Cleveland. We're excited to have him just to celebrate. It's our 10-year anniversary at Citi Fields.
Is that right?
And we will be on the street here in the next several weeks looking for sponsors, telling people how they can be involved, telling them all about what we do at Citi Fields, which is our mission is cultivating overlooked neighborhoods. We're really excited about it, Steve.
Well, and so let's go ahead and get the information out. We're joined by David Goodwill, Interim Executive Director of Citi Fields, celebrating their 10th anniversary. How can people get tickets? What do they need to do?
Okay, you can buy a table, and our table sales will be coming up. We're beginning that right now. A table seats up to 8 people, and we have those available. We also, of course, have corporate sponsorships, and we'll be working on that here in the next couple weeks as well. But we will start this evening at 6 o'clock on November the 11th there at the Pie Center. If you buy an MVP package, then you can come at 5 o'clock and spend an hour with a meet and greet with Brian Jordan, have a picture made, and sort of an hors d'oeuvres hour, and we're really looking forward to that part. Then at 6 o'clock, we'll move into our program, and we will feature some of the clients, and we call them clients, but just partners that we have at Citi Fields, and some of the people, homeowners, and some of the people that have received our workforce training, and they'll kind of talk to us and tell us their story, and we just get to celebrate after that. So we're really looking forward to hearing Brian, what he has to say. But the best way to get our tickets for this event is just you can reserve your seat by contacting us at Citi Fields. You can call area code 423-472-9876. Or you can also go online and go to our website, which is citifieldcdc.com. And all of that will be available in the next coming days.
We're joined by David Goodwill. He is the Interim Executive Director of Citi Fields, the big fundraiser, all-star fundraising event on November 11th at Pie Center. Brian Jordan, who, as you mentioned, we're talking a lot about Deion Sanders right now, yes, based on the Colorado success he's had. But Brian also, like you said, an all-star with the Falcons, with the Braves. I'm a fan of both. I'm a rare Falcons fan, So, yeah. But he's also a broadcaster, and he's extremely charismatic. So he's going to probably bring a great speech to the people.
I believe he will. I mean, he hosted the pregame Braves Live for years. I think he did it up till March of this year. Yep. So he's really seasoned on just being able to present himself to the public, and he's got a great story too. There's just not that many two-sport athletes. A two-sport athlete's one thing, but to be an all-star and to reach the Pro Bowl in the NFL and to be an all-star with the Braves is just an amazing accomplishment.
It really is.
And we're excited to have him, and it really helps us with our theme, which is to be an all-star fundraiser. And if you ever met my staff, I call them my staff, but our staff, they're a bunch of all-stars too. And at Citi Fields, it's hard to believe that in 10 years, this small organization's made the impact in Southeast Cleveland that it has. I'm just proud to be a part of it and really proud to be bringing this fundraiser here to Cleveland. We're going to have some fun.
Let's repeat the contact information. David Goodwill joins us, Interim Executive Director of Citi Fields. All right, Dave, how can people find out more?
Easiest way is to follow us on socials. Is on our Facebook site, on our Instagram site, and also our website, which is citifieldcdc.com, or you can just give us a phone call. You can call us there at the office, and it's over at the old Blythe Avenue School, which is the Blythe Avenue Head Start at 1075 Blythe Avenue, or you can just give us a call, area code 423-472-9876. You can email our events director directly, and that's Juliana at citifieldcdc.com. But you will be seeing this. Just stay tuned to the socials, and you'll know how to find us.
All right. David, great to see you, bud.
Thank you.
Looking forward to having Brian Jordan coming to Cleveland on November 11th, benefiting Citi Fields and their All-Star fundraiser. All right, that is all for us this morning. If you're watching on mixtv.tv, that's it for us. If you're listening to Mix 104.1, we've got more music to come to start your workday on Mix 104.1 on a very busy midweek Wednesday. Let me remind you quickly, we've got a huge high school football night this Friday night. Bradley has now been ranked by the Associated Press State High School Football Poll out this morning as the #1 team in the state of Tennessee in 6A. So Bradley #1, Walker Valley up to #9, 3 spots up in 5A. What a matchup Friday night. We'll have full coverage right here. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff at Walker Valley. Let me tell you, though, get your tickets early. Go to the Town Squire. Larry's got them there. Go to Monogram Market on Key Street. Kathy Turner, and they've got them there. And then go down to Gobbles Automotive. Ginger's got them there. So tickets are greatly available to you. That's it for us. The news is next. Stand by.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital.